I can't seem to feel the same. Some things just aren't meant to be. Sometimes all you need is right in front of you. I feel like nothing can save me if we're not getting back together. Why did you have to forsake me? Been trying to keep going, but nothing compares to when you are here. I've been doing my best, but I can't seem to feel the same. Some things just aren't meant to be. Sometimes all you need is right in front of you. I feel like nothing can save me if we're not getting back together. Why did you have to forsake me? I feel like nothing can save me if we're not getting back together. Why did you have to forsake me?
Wasted all my money, all on you, honey. Baby, will you look my way? Been ditching all my bodies, failing all the studies. Baby, I am out to play. Give me your attention and your sweet redemption. I will never let you down. Will it ever get sunny? Oh, I wonder, honey. Baby, how you make me sway. You say it will. I'm calling your addictive brand. You say it will, yeah. I'm causing the obsessive mind. You say it will. I'm calling your addictive brand. You say it will, yeah. I'm causing the obsessive Saw you rolling steady, took it kinda heavy. Baby, I'm a loving kind. Jaded loving hazard doesn't really matter. Baby, say you will be mine. Take my affection and my safe protection. I will always be around. Will it ever get sunny? Oh, I wonder, honey. I'm tired of being in the line. You say it will. I'm calling your addictive brain. You say it will, yeah. I'm causing the obsessive mind. You say it will. I'm calling your addictive brain. You say it will, yeah.
I bet it works now. Hey, hey! There we go. Welcome back, friends. That albuterol hits a little hard sometimes. But welcome back indeed to the 100th Meridian, where I, your host, Tragically HP, will expertly or clumsily, depending on your perspective, will guide you through the adventure for the next 3 hours here. So let's get rolling here. Thank you so much for being here. You know there is no RU without you, friends. Beautiful new overlays for every table. We're getting to see them for the first time as we get back into our routine of games here. Oh, you know what that means.
Hello, hello.
It means do it again. Yeah. Howdy, everybody. How's it going? Good evening. That's right. I did it. Yeah, that.
It's in Mythwolf yet.
Yeah, no Mythwolf, no Katie, but otherwise we got enough to get rolling here. They're both online, so I imagine they're imminent. Grant not falling asleep.
Oh, he said like 6:30ish. So.
Oh, yeah, that's right, because it's an off day. He said he would be a little late. That's right. So, really just Katie. What's happening, everybody? You guys remember what we're doing here on Monday nights with the Riddle of Ubiquity?
I just remember that we're still in the freaking thing. That's all I remember.
We're still in the temple. We just dealt with all those illusionists, or the majority of them, thanks to the True Sight helm, and now we're chasing creatures down. I think at this point.
Yeah, this lady with the weird crystalline focus right there was the one of the ones causing the illusions, but so too, I believe she was the one primarily responsible, and she's just been running away trying to affect some sort of offense, but I don't know how successful she's been. Your hit point bars look pretty solid, so I'm going to guess you guys have got them on the ropes. Reminder, we do have our Dragonborn Tiefling. We don't know what he is. It depends on the week, because I got it wrong and then got it right. Artrodades is with us, and spoiler alert, he's with us in the end game, so presumably he survives all of this. But I guess that goes for all your characters as well. We do have an existing initiative here, so we will get that going, and big surprise for Ver is first, but as he is not here right now, he will be momentarily taken aback with NPC syndrome, and he is fascinated with those glowing Cheetos in his beard, and he's just going to vanish from sight for the time being while he's over here. Reminder, in addition to the scary lady looking in the mirror that I showed you, we do also have this thing. And evil Groot, maybe, or whatever, something. They are they're at the bottom of the initiative. But with Ferver currently being out, the Mistress of Midnight Teeth is our first to go here. And let me just get her character sheet rolling. Rolling. I need to look more into it while I'm just kind of loading things up here, just rambling. But if you're familiar with one of the conundrums at the Friday Night Dragonlance table, that table is not supposed to have access to any rules or mechanics outside of the player's handbook and the Dragonlance book, but somehow they have access to the entire compendium, despite me not sharing it. So If for our next campaign it is possible for each table to have their own game page and I can share it with all of them, that would of course be ideal.
Well, my paladin is built only on those 2 books, so
Sure, but that was like a kind of a hardship on you guys because you guys have to navigate through all the excess stuff that shouldn't even have been there.
right. And then every so often, it's like somebody pops something out, and it's like, no, that's not in those books.
Yeah, John T. Joint. We're looking at you there, buddy. Just a reminder, our mistress here has used one of her 3 legendary resistances. She has magic resistance. I guess that's about it. Oh, she has legendary actions in addition. But it's her turn, so... 10, 20, I guess that works out exactly 30 feet away. We shall approach the Tuki Tuki. And she has 2 attacks. First, a bite. Damn. So that seems to be successful. 26 to gash you there with a necrotic bite for 15. She will regain that 15 unless you have some countermeasures.
I don't believe so.
All right. So her HP bar goes up. Yours goes down. And then she will, with her other attack, slash at you with a Thirsting Razor. Damn! Her attack bonus is decent, but she's rolling good to start. 26 to strike for 7 slash, 11 necrotic. A con save is also called for to prevent a bleeding wound. Yikes.
Not starting off too hot.
No, sir. I know Sapphire is sitting on a pile of inspiration, but I do also know that
Quiet,
Tuki
I only have
Tuki.
18.
I do know that Dom is also a Tier 1 subscriber, and you get 1 inspiration per week. I don't know if you want to use it on 6 minutes into the session, but your call.
Yeah, I mean,
No.
it's your call. I could also use one of mine. I'm more than willing to.
No, it's fine. We'll see how it goes.
Just gonna take it. All right. So a bleeding wound. Let's find some kind of icon for that. Hey, look, a blood drop on the very first row. Perfect. That shall remind us of that. You can staunch that with a medicine check, or it will also be closed if you receive magical healing. We will also say that a potion of healing will also work. Technically, that's not magic, it's alchemy, but that will also suffice. That will conclude her turn. And then it's a whole bunch of you guys going. I don't like that. Yenvir. Hey, look, a bench. Take a seat. Right there.
What?
There's a bench
I'm
right there.
I'm not doing no benches this time. Fucker.
Come on. You didn't do it yesterday either. The only person who did anything was Brad, and he just destroyed them.
Yeah, if you're lucky, I'll go over and destroy them and start throwing them at walls. But
Gah!
your choice.
Yeah, you can't destroy these ones, unfortunately, because they're attached to the map. The other ones I did literally put in separately, just because I was like, hey, if people want to take a rest, it'll be,
Hey, I'm
there'll
gonna
just
just
be a
start
spot for
drawing
it.
over them after I start fucking pulling them down. You forget I'm playing the 28 strength character here.
Go throw it over at Dr. Cheetos here. Santa Cheetos.
So, yeah, we're not doing much other than just attacking. I'm gonna
Okay.
presume I'm raging since it has the token on my character.
Yep.
So.
Yep, you've been dealing damage at least, it looks like. This thing's down some hit points.
Well, damage doesn't matter for Relentless.
Oh, sure.
Where? Oh, there it is. Okay.
Yowie, wowie.
Oh, shoot. Forgot to activate Divine Fury. That's added on to the first attack.
That's too much. Do you have the irresistible offense?
Yep.
Perfect. It doesn't really matter for this attack because he doesn't resist. It doesn't resist any of what you're dealing, but just for my own notation.
No, you're good. You're good.
48, 52, 62, 67. Well, that's a significant chunk of its remaining hit points. And ow!
And then my second attack.
Uh-huh. Likewise, AC is 17.
And then bonus action grappling appendage. Just the attack, not the not grappling or anything like that. Just the attack.
Sure. Okay. And the rage does go on that, yeah?
Yes, yeah.
Perfect.
It's a strength-based weapon, so yeah.
Got it, and got it. Thing is still alive, but it had almost all of its hit points before you laid into it.
You're welcome. It's now not my turn.
Damn, it's got all these spells, but no shield spell. I guess it would have only happened. It wouldn't even have helped against the last one. It only has a 17. Okay. Dom, that is back to your turn. I believe it's a die 6. Yes, let's check that. So, hey, look, we both rolled the same thing. So 3 points of bleeding wound. Each time she hits you with that, it will increase. So you don't want to get hit by her again. And you can use an action to staunch it right now. You can use a bonus action to drink a healing potion. Otherwise, your turn.
Okay. Well, it's been a while since I looked at this character.
I believe it.
Okay. I'm doing okay on the whole HP at the moment. So let's. This is right. Yeah. Okay. So bonus action cast that. See if I can smack her.
Shilalach.
Yeah. Oh.
She is AC 16, so not impossible to hit. Do you have second attack?
I don't.
Shite!
Yeah, just a little bit.
Any movement or else?
I am going to use my last key point to right.
Step of the Wind
Yeah, Step of the Wind, that one.
for disengage.
To disengage and move somewhere where people don't want to hit me. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Oh, wait, actually I can move 50. Yeah, I'm a monk. So 35,
Alright.
40. I'm gonna go hide in the corner.
Ah, there you go. Dead end there.
And that'll be my turn, and I'll worry about healing myself on the next one.
Sounds like a plan. And Katie, welcome back. Uh-oh.
Can anybody else hear? Because I can't.
No, it looks like she's trying to talk, but we're not getting anything. Try
All up
disconnecting.
now.
Hey, there it is.
There we go. There we go.
I pressed buttons that I shouldn't have pressed.
Ah,
Okay, cool.
well,
So-
welcome back. Your turn.
Thanks. Yeah, we're just gonna get stabby. You know me.
All right.
Tried and true. Let's see if I can get a nat one on the first roll back. Let's see. Let's
Do you want
see
to
it.
move? Do you want to move into flank possibly before that?
Yeah, you're
Yeah, because
able to get there without taking off, so.
Oh, okay.
Sure. I don't know how close you want to get to this thing. Maybe take the long way around, but your call.
I mean, let's put it this way: if it wants to make an attack against you and you're still within 5 feet of me, it's still gonna get bonked. So.
All right.
Cool. And let's do this one for funsies.
Oh, yeah.
And then I will take my second attack on the same dude.
All right. Pretty good chunk of change there. This thing is might not survive till its turn at this rate.
And then I will bonus action disengage and use the rest of my movement to just back away.
Get in out of here. Get to the chopper. You saw Tuki go fly off in this direction. Yeah, there you go.
Okay, wait for me.
Billy, help me find the way out of this hole.
That is my turn.
Okay, Archidades, and let's bring in the new and improved, fully operational for endgame version. Last time he was kind of missing some important aspects on his sheet. This time, not so much. Get a taste of just what he'll be able to lend in the upcoming conflict. First, we can count on a 12 armor class, which is just all kinds of bitching. We'll definitely have to fix that. That's something we'll have to remedy. Scoot, scoot, scoot. Yeah, he was investigating that corpse last I remember, but he will scoot up here. That seems a little excessive for right now. This seems like the one. We're gonna target the weird little creature that's up in a Coelatem's face with Evercold. And do I have? Yes, we do. Wisdom saving throw for this thing. Nabasu. Oh, very close. So one whole die 6 cold damage. It is also cursed to feel as if it's exposed to extreme cold for the duration. Must make a con save at the end of each hour or gain a level of exhaustion. Probably not entirely relevant.
It has disadvantage on saving throws against
Yes.
other spells that deal cold, so that could be relevant.
Very true. Otherwise, the damage is somewhat minimal, but the cold vulnerability is interesting because it did have cold resistance. So now it is cursed in a way it's never felt. I've got an icy something. There we go. And that will conclude his turn. That's just one of his 4th level spells. Most of his stuff is support and healing, but most of our characters are pretty good right now. Including Mr. Twinkleberry, who's like 80 yards away, waiting for the Hail Mary.
Right. Let's see.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna move forward a little bit, about 23.7 feet.
Not this again.
And then I'm going to Eldritch Blast him 4 times.
Oh boy! You may not blast him 4 times.
Well,
Right.
I'll take one shot at a
Yeah,
time.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, shit.
Sneak doesn't count.
And that attack roll is pathetic.
Very true.
If he was
It may take all 4 times to hit him.
maybe if it was a gelatinous cube. Yikes!
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on a
What?
second.
Those rolls
nope.
are off. Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
it's rolling with
it's-
your booming blade.
Ah! Play it as it lies.
No, but for some reason, the Eldritch Blast is doing the same thing as Booming Blade.
Oh. Yeah, no, it's I think it just because roll 20 has a problem with taking your charisma bonus off of it if you have like agonizing with it too as well, which I don't know if that's part of it.
No, what I'm going to try is I'm going to try to remove it and then re-add it.
Yes, just fix it expeditiously.
I'm doing it as quickly as possible.
Do it now.
Hey man, I wouldn't say hurry up, but Arnold kind of said hurry up, so we kind of, we gotta get the chopper before he says no.
That's right.
Coming from the 15-minute turn guy, okay.
Hey, that's with every other character but this character, okay?
Nope, they did the same thing. All right, so I'll have to manually roll it so I can get it fixed.
Ooh, that's right.
All right, 1d20 plus 13.
That's a lot better. Bam, 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 and
All right,
bam.
those are the 4 blasts. And then damage is straight 1d10.
Well, 8, 15, 21. Hey, what do you know? It did take all 4 attacks. And they all hit.
That will be the end of my turn, actually.
All right. Over to Asilatim, who suddenly can use magic. Gonna cast a maze spell now.
Please no.
Shift over here. Yeah. We'll go ahead use our staff to do a 7th level lightning bolt. So if you want to, and it's just straight down there.
Sure.
So if you want to go ahead and do a DC roll, Dex DC of 26.
Okay. Oh shit, what
And
is
that
this?
is-
Character sheet's all jacked up. Try opening a new one. There we go. It is possible for the weird little creature. It's gonna have to roll really high though. Not so much. The mistress has no chance in hell of making it. The only thing, well, no, she needs a natural 20. Nope. Even with magic resistance, she got a 25. And they are resistant, but then you have the boon to overcome.
And bypass. It will be 39 minus 1, so 38. 40 1 points of lightning damage.
Dot. Yeah, the lady with the scary visage is all kinds of electrocuted. The creature is a bit more stalwart and still has about half its HP left.
Sounds good. That'll be my turn.
All right. So the Nabasu is still alive. The Mavka is dead. So Nabasu is going to do what Nabasu do. It's going to do this. Targeting one creature. I mean, it's got to be the guy that just electrified me. There we go. A charisma saving throw. Yep, you're breaking up there.
Let me re-equip some items and stuff. Yeah. So what is this doing?
This is targeting one creature that it can see within 30 feet. You are neither construct or undead, so charisma saving throw or reduce your hit point maximum by such an amount and give this thing an equal amount of temporary hit points. Damn.
Is it magic or magic effect?
I would say so.
Then I would have advantage.
All right. So this is all or nothing. And following that, it's going to fly upwards of 60 feet. Position itself right there. Take a claw attack on the guy that just made the save. Ow!
Disadvantage.
Oh, that is correct. Bite!
The cloak. Miss.
Likewise. That will conclude for that guy. And then, guess who's back?
It's 2 nat 1s on initiative.
Yes, it is. And he still goes 10 before for Ver. So we're going to start off with a randomizer here, and it's going to be... Oh boy!
Swear.
1,
God.
2, 3. Okay. 1, 2, 3. All right. So like we have seen for the past 2 nights, Nihilus is inching ever closer to breaking free from this time-restrained prison that he's been in for the last 6 weeks. And as he does so, he is projecting a psychic scream across parsecs of the galaxy that are targeting at random members of Tactical Extreme and the Ministry alike. And in this case, once his presence arrives, you're all aware that he is somehow manifesting a presence here, but at the same time, you're aware that he is not physically here. But nevertheless, you do hear whispers of Sith speech, and then this thing right here is the unlucky recipient of 98 points of I'm dead now.
And Myth just popped into Roll20. I don't know if he's popping into the
All right.
Discord yet, but
Well, the mistress will shriek out in terror. Forgot to use her legendary actions last round. She's just gonna crazed rush the nearest target. And you get a gnashing bite attack against Yinvir there.
that like barely hits me. I don't like you.
WTAF. And we're going to do a Thirsting Razor over in Archridates' direction. Alright, Mythwolf should be here in just a second. That will hit.
You're attacking you're attacking Archridates with them? With
The
her?
second attack. First attack
Okay,
was on
cool.
Yinvir.
So after you resolve that, I'm gonna make an attack on her. Hold on.
Okay. She gets to regain some of those. Gotcha, gotcha. Let me get the damage here. Go ahead, take your attack. Got that. AC is 33.
Alright, then I'll just use an
No, that is a near beheading right there. Her hit points are critical. And it's a matter right now of if Grant is ready at this second, he may be the one to finish her off. Otherwise, Yinvir is up next. All right, we'll pass it to Yinvir.
Alright. Simple is starting. I'm just gonna, attack her again.
Yeah, that's the end. She only had 25 HP left, so yeah, that will certainly seal the deal there. Anything in the event of death? Yes, death. Okay. So we've got that all cleared up. And initiative is closed out, I do believe. Yep. We'll get Ferver put back on here, and whenever he's ready to jump in, he can just do so. Otherwise, perhaps we've explored everything here. Perhaps there's more to explore. There have been hidden doors in every section that we've been to, so maybe the same here. Hint, hint.
Does True Sight reveal any doors or anything?
Where they do not.
Keep searching for the doors, people. There's probably something here.
There's
What I'm
one.
doing right now, yeah.
What is your passive perception?
Mine, 20.
Yep. There it is.
Is it magical?
It is not. It is a very cleverly concealed hidden door.
Mundane still.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Do we want to try to disarm it, or should I just open it and just cover the
Always
damage?
worth looking. It's always worth looking.
That's why I'm asking if one of the rogues want to come
Like-
disarm it, because all I can do is break it down and just tank the damage.
As always, let's look at the doors.
All right, I will go and take a look.
How much gold is on the floor in here, by the way?
I'll keep track of it.
How much gold on the floor? Yuck, on the floor. My notes are gone. All right. When in doubt,
Oh no!
improvise. Let's get that, and
Yeah, that's the door to the south we're checking.
there we go.
Up here. There's a hidden door over here.
Ah, okay.
Get your ass to Mars.
Violet the fairy dragon is flying around. So 23 perception check.
23. You are looking at the door is definitely locked. There doesn't appear to be a trap on it.
All right, I will open said lock.
Howdy. Welcome back. You gonna roll those thieves tools?
Yep, I'm checking. I should have
Mr. 15-minute turn.
expertise and blah blah blah.
Well, hell yeah. Go ahead and pop that bad boy open. Hey! There's something dead in there.
Yeah, I see something dead in there.
Yeah, some kind of weird, nasty, abyssal
Oh,
worm or some
that's-
shit.
That's what we were fighting.
Yeah,
Wasn't
that looks familiar.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
With those type of things, the worm
Uh-huh.
tree creature things.
Oh,
They looked like trees, but they were giant
that's right. Yeah, when they were all
things
killed.
that looked like that.
Yeah, I left one token in here, so it will
Yeah.
dissipate.
There doesn't look to be much of anything in here.
Wow,
unless
wow, wow,
It's
yo.
magical and I can't see that shit, so.
Yep, just a nice little hidey hole for a long rest.
Yeah, I don't trust long rest right now.
One second, I have to step away.
Let's long rest.
And your dreams.
Normally, I'm like trying to prevent the party from getting their long rest, and now I'm like, "Hey, you guys take a long rest." Everybody's like, "Hell to the no!"
Well, if you
Here, if you want me to make you happy, I'm gonna go sit on the bench over here.
Yay! Now Zoidberg is the popular one.
I'm back.
Howdy. Well, we know that we're trying to get to East Central here. We're also looking for an elemental gem in this sector somewhere, and we've not yet
Yeah, I was
found
just
it.
Just gonna ask, how many gems do we currently have? I know Yimvir has 1.
2.
Okay.
Yeah,
Nothing
there
in here.
Nothing. Yeah, there should be one in here somewhere, and there should be one in the south central area.
There's a cave over here behind this door. I'll go ahead and drop the arcane lock on this door.
Gotcha. Unlock that. There you go. 10 hit points back, no bleed. Very cool.
All right, so are we heading to the north, or are we going to go through this door
Oh,
over here?
We came from the north.
Oh, so we're heading south.
We would be heading south or to the east section.
Yeah, I don't really know which
So
one
there's-
specifically we should.
So we're not finding any doors or any other.
Hey, Dom, what is your
Hidden.
passive perception?
That's a good question.
Yours is pretty good, as I recall.
21.
Yeah, you found another hidden door right here to your south, on the south wall there.
I will inform the rest of the party. Hey, I found another door.
Always good.
Everyone let Twinkleberry go.
All right, perception check.
All right. No traps, definitely locked.
All right, so I didn't add in my gloves of thievery last time, so I'm adding them in this time.
Archer Dades seems kind of confused in here as well, because he's looking in the central area for the gem, and he's like, it should be here. Thieves' Tools will crack that open, and you are free to proceed.
All right. Who would like to go first?
I'm just gonna go first, just in case for damage.
Yeah, that's
Fuck you.
I can go first.
No, I'm closing that door.
It's time for another psychic scream. You open the door and catch the brief visage of Nihilus, but who is it that's going to be targeted? It will be, ouch, Tuki Tuki from extreme long range. This is painful. Oh, dear God, for 116 damage. I think dude just got knocked out.
Would you say I have time for a reaction?
You could, but most of them would specify you need to see the actual attacker.
Well, this one says that I only need to see the friendly creature being attacked.
Post it up. Let's see.
I most certainly reduced to 0 hit points.
I would say you could use that.
Okay, then I shall.
Hey, is this something special down here, or like?
Hold up one second. You're rushing in a little ahead.
Sorry, my bad. I will move back.
Okay, so let me roll 3 times my spellcasting, so 5, 4.
Yeah, it looks like somebody or something has erected a series of barriers throughout this passageway, and something else has knocked them down maybe about 30 to 50% of their former construction. So getting over these hurdles are difficult terrain. They do provide some measure of cover, And then once Yenvir does get to this spot right here, you can move in.
What's the spot where I was at before?
Not quite that far, but like to the top of the final obstacle kind of
Or,
thing.
like here.
Yes, indeed.
Looks like there's another gem there.
And there is
Maybe it
a
looks like it, but yeah.
there is a nasty graveyard of just foul, putrid. Oh dear God! What the actual fuck is that?
Right.
Yeah, it's
Shit, that's all I care about.
Yeah, we're gonna close out that initial initiative and get a new one going. Cause yeah, whatever this thing is, it is not pleasant.
Would I have seen that with True Sight once? Well, I guess he was already way down there, so it doesn't matter.
Correct, and the as I was saying, the obstacles do provide a measure of cover as well.
Mm-hmm.
That's not that great. Okay.
Did you fix the initiative thing yet, or do we have to roll our own?
You do need to roll your own. I've put the API back in, but it's still not working properly. See if we can make it 3 natural ones in a row. Oh, damn! What a waste of a natural 20.
Okay, I don't have an initiative button for the dragon.
If there is not one, I would just
Oh wait, there's a roll. Hold on.
gonna say.
There we go.
Okay, so Archerdades is looking at a mighty. Woo woo woo. And I think that should get us rolling. So 6 of you, 2 of me. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 die. 7. Oh! Well, Grant's familiar with this from last night, but with a different character entirely. As the psychic scream of Nihilist. Dear God! Thank God you're all immune to critical hits at this point, or you should be if you purchased your Mizium upgrades. If not, be very, very afraid, because that will probably instant kill more than a few of you. But that is still 109 points of damage right there. Just a reminder that the first paragraph does not apply as far as the targets within 5 feet of the attack. Since he is not physically present here, he is not able to direct the attack as well. He's just kind of tossing it out aimlessly into the cosmos and still hitting with pretty good accuracy. And Twinkleberry and Janashara, who are right next to it, they can feel Nihilus's presence almost as if he's about to attack them. And then Twinkleberry's turn is up right after that.
All right, let's see here. I don't really want to get too close to that, so I'm going to fire off Eldritch Blasts.
Yeah, and this
By the
thing,
way, I did fix it.
this thing just swallows up the gem as it manifests on top of it. It just kind of comes almost oozing out of the
Oh,
ground.
ignore the sneak. I forgot to turn it off again.
You son of a bitch.
Yeah, I know.
Well, my AC is a mighty... That can't be right. That is right. It's got a 10 armor class.
Yay! I tipped away shit.
Bow, there we go. Hit point bar starting to decrease. I don't think it's got any resistance to force.
Okay. Yeah, and I
That's a
don't.
negative.
And let's see. Hoping this thing doesn't have like an exploding thing or whatever, I'm going to just back out of the room and hang out a bit, and that'll be the end of my
All
turn.
right. This will... Wait a minute. When did I become the bandit captain?
That was
You've
like,
always
at
been.
the start, yeah.
What the actual... That is a stankin' fucking bandit...
when it
But yeah, it is the Pustulant Shambler. And this is not immediately in effect, but since Yinvir is up next, I guess it actually is. So, yeah, it is a con save or be poisoned unless you are just immune to the condition outright.
Let me double check if I'm immune or anything like that.
You should know. And knowing is half the battle. G.I. Joe.
Don't do that shit.
Real
It's
American
DC 18.
hero.
Okay, I have to roll a 2 or below.
Well, then do it. Well, I made you waste natural 20.
Whatever.
All right, so it's your turn then.
Oh, no Nyla's? Okay, I thought he rolled higher.
Already beat the crap out of Mythwolf. Do you want him to attack another one of you?
I thought that was I thought that was before we even rolled initiative. That's why I was curious. Would it have been long enough for me to need to activate Rage again, or no?
Probably. If your rage is still 1 minute, then definitely.
It's always 1 minute, yeah.
All right.
Alright, then I will... I'm trying to find the spell for this, but I'll bonus action Rage, and then... here, I'll copy and paste the item. It's one of my one-on-one items, the special ones.
He got himself a relic, didn't he?
Okay, sorry, there we go. So, it says the Guardian Spirit spell. I'm not entirely familiar with it, so. Don't have it on my character, so. I was trying to look for it in the compendium, I didn't see it.
can you do that while raging?
If not, I
Correct.
would do it before I rage, but I just out of curiosity, because
I believe it's a concentration effect spell. If it's it's like the Spirit Guardians
is.
or whatever, then yeah.
Oh
You-
yeah, it's Guardian. Yeah, I don't know what Guardian Spirit is versus Spirit Guardians.
Yeah.
That's what it had it on the items.
Yeah, some of the...
Spirit Guardian.
Right. And as specified when I gave those out, sometimes the verbiage is not exactly correct, so
Weird.
got to use common sense and sometimes investigate a little. But yeah, that's, I do believe, a concentration effect spell, so even if you did cast it before you went into rage, it immediately goes down once you do.
Alright, that's fine then. I'll just go into rage and start attacking this idiot.
Okay. Oh boy, look at you. You found... Oh, but you've got the right stuff. This creature is immune to all bludgeoning damage. Or, I'm sorry, not immune, but resistant.
I was like, if you were saying that I got the right stuff, I still can't do anything.
Exactly.
It's immunity, yeah.
Exactly. It does have immunities, but bludgeoning is not one of them. It's just rare for something to be outright immune to bludgeoning that's not also specified as magical.
And that should be it for my turn.
Okay, well, that's a big chunk of hit points there.
Oh, sorry, before I move on, I forgot, bonus, or no. Ignore me. I already used my bonus action, so ignore that.
Let's try a little bit of that. Since you've touched it twice, you will take some acid damage. Well, that's always... There we go. Damn. All right. So after...
So I take the first one, or the second one, or the third one?
You hit it twice every time you hit it.
Oh, okay.
The first one was obviously a misroll, so you take 9 and 9. Ferver, though, is up next in the initiative.
Ferver is going to just drink a potion as his action. It's max, though, right? So it's... I don't have to roll
Correct.
it.
That should be 40, I believe.
40, yeah.
And then anything with your bonus or move?
For my bonus action, I will rage as I'm moving and move into the room, but apparently I can't move into the room. I'm too big to get to the door.
I'm such a beefcake, I can't even get onto the bus.
I kind of push everybody out.
Sorry, Twinkleman. Hey, he did it! A train coming through. Let's find... There it is. Angry face. All right.
Well, my speed... Oh, I'm good. I don't want to go right up to it yet.
Gotcha. Okay, so Tuki is next in the initiative then.
Okay. I'm not even sure I can see this thing. Oh, there. Now I can see it.
It does have a fair amount of cover due to the obstacles, but it's also pretty big, so you do see parts of this giant blob like coming, sticking out from the obstacles.
Okay. Well, you know what? He doesn't look very charismatic.
That is some bullshit. That is some bullshit.
Well, it's
Let's make
very
him make a
charismatic.
charisma save.
Oh god. Oh man, I spoke too soon. How about a con save?
No.
Oh man, that's actually pretty good. I rolled a 10. Minus 5 is 5. It's got a 1 charisma.
Oh god. Where was this?
Radiant, okay.
There we go.
And you have discovered a vulnerability to radiant damage, so it's actually going to take twice the amount shown.
Nice. I'll take that.
And otherwise, there's a noticeable scorch mark on it in response to that as well to indicate the vulnerability.
I'm also gonna. Okay. Alright. And I think that will be it.
All right. Our Tridates is... Oh, I think he might be... Aw. Ooh. How did that happen? Well, that's cool. A nice little upgrade to roll 20. Can instantly enable vision on a token without having to go through all the steps. But, yep, that is correct. He cannot see from where he is currently at. So nothing offensive-wise. We do have some characters who are pretty busted up here. I forgot, wasn't Tuki knocked unconscious?
Oh, no, I had the Chrysalis spell, so it lasts for 1 round, and then as long as the cocoon, and then I heal however many of
Oh!
the cocoon.
I missed the part of the heal. Gotcha.
So that's basically, that's why. So the cocoon protects you for 1 round, and then whatever HP is left on the cocoon, you automatically heal that amount.
Heard. Fuck it. Let's do something like this. Alter time flow. Control the currents of time affecting all creatures within 30 feet of myself. Does not specify that I have to see them. So, Acelatim.
Casting this.
What's that?
Oh, this is Archdades.
Yes.
Right?
Correct.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
So that will affect Jinashara, Twinkleberry, Tuki, Acelatim, pretty much everybody except for Yinvir and the monster. And, of course, we are going to apply a haste effect to each of these characters. If you are unwilling to take the haste effect, you can, of course, roll a con save, DC 22. Otherwise, it's a 1-minute mass haste, essentially. And that will be it for his turn. Pass it over to the suddenly hasted Acelatim.
That you can do too much as a caster with that. Kind of step over into the corner, maybe letting somebody else in. And I was wondering what the red bar on the outside of the hall was, and then I realized that's probably his hit point bar.
Probably.
Big hit point bar. Just see how it does, and we'll just do a little lightning bolt to him. Natural 1.
Yowie wowie. It has the cloak of placement. You get advantage.
How many rounds was it from the last initiative to this one?
Maybe like
For hit point regeneration?
maybe like a full 15 rounds, I would say. Minute and a half.
Okie doke. We'll go ahead and just use an inspiration on that though. To pump that up to the
Okey-doke.
36.
Let's
And
check.
then-
It is immune to damage that is not lightning.
It would be yay.
Oof.
26 points of damage. And that'll be my turn.
Got it, and got it, and this thing finally is going to take a turn. Bum, 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 bum. I think it's going to do a little bit of this. And smack, smack, sugar smack. Give me a smack and I'll smack you back. And I don't think any of those are going to hit.
Nope.
So we're going to do a little bit of this, which that's just very disgusting to see. Especially from Yinvir, who's so close to it. But that will provoke an attack of opportunity, because this thing is going to squeeze through one of the many narrow spaces in the floor.
Okay, cool. I highly doubt it has a sentinel feature, so if I hit it, it has 0 movement.
Okay. Alright, so does the fairy dragon have its own initiative?
Let Let me double check because sometimes familiar. It's the difference between a familiar and the other stuff, and
What? What the fuck is that?
Heatseeker Dylan.
you know what? I think it goes on my initiative.
All right then. Bum, bum, bum. That will pass it to Katie's turn, who is now hasted.
We're gonna go see what's going on because I've just been hanging. Let's see what's going on because I've just been hanging back here and I'm just like, do 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 do.
Yeah, it's fine. All is well. I sensed a Sith Lord for a second, but he went away.
Walk in just like, oh hell no.
Hi, come and play. It's Father's Day, Bedelia. I want my cake.
All right, well, guess we're gonna go up and stab it and make bad choices in life.
I don't know. In my experience, are there other choices?
Yeah, do you have like a range
Well,
attack?
none that are fun.
That's fair.
You only have to step to here to hit out, I believe.
That is correct. Yeah, that's technically inside of its space. And yeah, this thing is just all kinds of stank. It doesn't affect you unless you start your turn within 10 feet of it, but even approaching it, you're like, oh god, that's unpleasant. Well, this thing has a 10 armor class, so we will take both of those at full for... Oh boy. Yeah, we are just about to call it a day here. It was just going to squeeze through the hole and leave the gem behind because the gem was too big to squeeze into the hole after it. Instead, you guys are going to have to rifle it out among the ooze that will be spread all over the place. Good move, Yinvir.
No,
What I'm
my
hearing
fault,
is
I
that we have a
freaking
bonding
feature.
opportunity.
It's not my fault I can't refrain from opportunity attacks. Oh god, what just happened?
And then I will bonus action disengage and then use the rest of my hasten movement to back the fuck up.
All right.
You have another attack action.
True, yeah, with your haste, it'll give you not only extra movement, but another attack.
One more stabby stab.
One more stabby stab.
Finish him.
You said the magic words.
Not quite. Definitely a hit, and another chunk of damage reduced, but this thing is still hanging on just a little bit.
Okay, well then I will disengage and back up and we will move on.
Okay. Oh, that was a mistake. Oh, maybe not so much. Come on, natural one. Oh, dear God!
Who is it?
Archerdades. The one guy who doesn't have Mizium.
He was on the ship. He would have been provided it. Kind of weird timey-wimey stuff, but...
Yeah, that is going to, even without the crit at our current hit point values, that is instant death.
Well, there goes the healer.
And the Haste instantly goes down.
What if I save him? Can I save him?
This is different. He's not reduced to 0 hit points. He is killed outright.
Oh. Okay.
How many hit points does he have total?
Hold on.
His total hit points are 118, but he was not at full hit points when he took that attack.
Okay, I think we're fine. I have a true resurrection card on me. The grave card.
Twinkleberry, your turn is up now.
No.
I was hasted.
Is it though?
I'm going to fire off 4 Eldritch Blast.
Are we all stunned?
Oh, that's right. When haste drops, we are fatigued.
Yep. Around. Unless that
Well, that sucks.
spell had a does not apply that.
Yeah, I don't think it does.
All right, so that's my round. Is lethargy.
Okay, well, it's a good thing Yinvir wasn't affected by the haste effect.
Alright, I'm gonna attack his ass, and I forgot to say this last time. Divine Fury is radiant damage. It's not a big deal, so that's doubled this time.
It's dead.
Okay. Well, hearing that somebody out here just got fucking obliterated, can I go up here and start trying to use my true resurrection card on him? The grave card.
Do we need to use the true resurrection, or would like revivify work?
Well, actually no, Revivify would probably work since it's fresh.
Good. Nihilus had can't revive without high level magic thingy.
Oh yeah, so
But that was also when he was in person, so maybe revivify works.
I know, because he's like
I would
way,
try
way, way
if-
far away.
I would try Revivify
Yeah.
first. If not, the True Resurrection will do it no matter what. So
We gonna spend an hour here?
do we want our healer in the party?
Yes.
Exactly. Everyone form a wall
The-
and just protect.
Well, no, because we're likely to keep getting hit by whatever Nihilus's shit is every couple rounds.
Yep. And then, during that time, if you get hit, you just wasted your scroll or car or whatever you're using, and we still have a dead cleric.
Isn't there some way we can be like invisible to him?
I think the only way would be something like a mind blank, but I don't have any casting of that. I've only heard about such powerful magics.
Even that, I think, the way he's sourcing us is the fact that we're all using magical stuff. So
We can try the revivify, but I know when we were in contact with him, it seemed to prevent certain things like that. But
Revivify is 10 minutes, right?
no action.
Yeah, Revivify does not work.
We saw the gem down here, though.
That is correct. But,
Added the thingy.
yeah, we gotta dig it out from this massive pile of stinking ooze.
I'll mage hand it out of that.
Yeah, I was figuring we had something like that.
It's not... Even then, like, you have to find it in there, unless you have a means of, like, invisibly knowing where it is. Like, this is a massive thing of ooze, and it's just in there somewhere.
Is it a magical gem?
It is.
So would detect magic allow me to see kind of through the ooze into it?
Post the spell. I don't know that it sees through barriers.
It sees through some barriers.
It sees through it, but it also like detects it. Is more the
Yeah.
That's the wrong
Oops,
spell.
that's the wrong one. I was like, oh shit.
We're not trying to make the gem useless here, man. Come on.
Yeah. I was like, magic, that's the right one. Let me.
Would the goo
go.
classify as like a watery substance?
I maybe is not water in that shape, in that
Oh,
respect.
So I couldn't make it just like ooze itself around.
Certainly not. Especially considering it doesn't fit within a 5-foot cube. This is still just a massive mess of nastiness over here.
Yeah, I'm not touching that thing and getting dirty. And
One
gooey
second,
and sticky and slimy and
You're sure it's in there? It's just gonna take some investigation.
I don't want to, but I will if we have to. One of us has to.
The spell can penetrate most barriers, but is blocked by those specific things.
Interesting. Well, with that being the case,
You're just using it as a homing beacon and then
Hey,
using the maiden to drill into it and grab it.
check it out.
Just pull it over my way.
All right. Yoink. 3 down, 1 to go.
Well, I don't know what we do about Archerdades right now.
I really don't either, because
maybe we could put him in a bag of holding and take him back to the ship and see if anyone there has powerful enough magic to bring him
Or
back.
you can summon Moorlander and have him just take the body back to the ship, and you guys can true res him later.
That works.
yeah, let's just do that.
Hey, yo, what's going on?
I just kind of like jazz hands at Archerdady.
You got yourself another one killed, did you?
It wasn't our fault. Apparently Nihilus decided to.
Yeah, you might want to get out of here real quick.
Yeah.
You summoned me into the Nihilus zone. Well, I like to live a little more dangerously than the guy before me.
Just take the body.
Give me a frickin' second here. I'm gonna revoke your discount.
Revoke my discount. Oh,
That's
hell no.
right. I control the banks and the credit unions.
So the banks.
Yeah.
Okay. Glad we cleared that up.
Oh, that was somebody who we don't like. Just looking for a new token for our new guy here. Yeah, why the fuck not? Yeah, this guy's got some ferocious breath.
Was there any other magic items in the pile of goo, by the way?
There are not, unfortunately.
Okay. Not a problem.
All right, I'll take this carcass back to the ship. We'll talk fees later on. You guys be safe.
Can you remind us what the East Central and the South Central look like?
You have not been to South Central yet, But
Well, we kind of had the mapping laid out and stuff for us from the cartographer.
even that, I don't think we ever
Okay.
got to see. Like, we can see the south. F. I'm the only one here. Come on. So yeah, like we know this area here is what's going to connect to the south.
Okay, that's where we came from.
But
Gotcha.
then here's on the east, yeah, like it just wraps around that little corner right there.
Okay, that's what it was. Gotcha. So we're going south then.
Correct.
Yeah.
And then hoping
Okay.
to emerge from one of these passageways here
Yep.
so that we can finally
Okay.
access the central area.
Wondering about correct. I was confused about going on there. So
You're breaking up a lot there, Westy.
yeah, internet
Connection's
sucks.
a little poor tonight, unfortunately. All right, welcome back to a new map area here. So give me a second to transport all your tokens from the previous one. Come on. One, two, three, four, five. May have to call an audible here depending on how this works for us. But yes, indeed. The door to the wall on the right is where we are coming in from the previous area. Is everybody's token here? Is somebody like under somebody else? Grabbed your previous lineup.
Yep.
Yeah, I think we're all here.
The fairy dragon isn't.
Yeah.
Well, why didn't you have it there next
Oh,
to you?
you
Just
can
drag a new
unrage
one.
me too.
What's that, Grant?
Will you? I don't. Can I unrage myself, or does it have to be you?
You can. I encourage everybody to explore the icons underneath their token and get to use them as a.
I think he's referring to his size.
No, I mean the size of it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I have to do that.
And I explored the icons. I don't know what that little red thing is. I couldn't find it anywhere.
No worries. So here we have a new area complete with these pillars that we've seen throughout the structure so far. There are 4 more of these channeling crystals here, the Kyber channeling crystals, although these ones are smaller and they are very dark, almost as if they're dormant. We have encountered the luck leeches before. This time, however, there are 3 of them dead in the central opening here, and they appear to have been affected by some kind of ice magic. There are some tables with some documents and books atop them, may hold some kind of interest depending on what happens when you get closer. And a very large-sized, life-size chessboard on the floor over here. So feel free to explore as you will. Nothing jumps out to attack you. If anything, the creatures that are in here are dead.
Nothing with True Sight or Detect Magic going on.
Oh, 1 second. Alrighty. So, yeah, that's about our positioning right there. Yeah, this might get a little stupid. Here's hoping not.
Oof.
So yeah, there is a tiny little magical sensor right here on the wall, which had a Salatem had better positioning ahead of where Yenvir is, he might have seen it before he crossed into it. But as it is, the only thing you see is the spray of ice as this thing affects Yenvir. It's going to be a Constitution saving throw. And yeah, I can already see that this is starting to slow things up a bit, so I'm going to pause the animation, at least. And as a bit of preventative measure, Asilatem can see the other magical sensor over here on this wall. Con save is good. It is cold damage of 17 instead of 34. And it is a constant torrent of ice here that is spraying upon you here. It doesn't prompt an initiative roll or anything, so you're free to move out of it as you would likely do. But otherwise, that's what we're looking at here. Don't stray too far on the map here. I'm going to leave you guys on the map, but stay within your current lines of sight. And we're going to send it to our 10-minute break here or so, and you guys can either step away, strategize, whatever we're going to do here. We will see you shortly, friends. Are you with us?
Woo! Yeah, my Spectrum has sucked lately. I don't know what the hell's up with them.
Don't
Super
worry about
annoying.
it. Yeah.
Freaking 150 to 200 latency download is the issue.
Yeah, it can be like that sometimes. The only reason why my internet's even decent right now is just because I'm the only one running off of it and I have it plugged into the box. So
I mean, plugging in doesn't really matter if your wireless is good enough.
well, yeah, it's just I don't have super expensive Wi-Fi and the only thing running off of the Wi-Fi is my phone and my PC and that's it. So
Mm-hmm.
See, my Wi-Fi runs off of a 5G network. I have T-Mobile's, and it's only $50 a month.
yeah, I got Xfinity. So
Anybody running out to pre-order the new rule book and monster manual and Dungeon Master Guide?
I already ordered it on D&D Beyond or pre-ordered it. Or
I don't like. Isn't
Probably not.
Isn't D&D 1 coming out like in 6 months or a year?
I'm probably not even gonna delve into that, just for the amount of
Yeah,
changes they're trying to
2025.
make, yeah. Some of them are good, but for the most part, most of them I've seen, in my opinion, are really not that great for GM or player. So
Yeah, some of the one stuff I did not like at all. Some of it was okay.
well,
Like there definitely should be some changes for sure.
most of the community got super mad. I don't think they put this in the final one, but they took out the fact that GMs can't get critical hits anymore. Like,
Yep.
I don't know
They-
if
well,
that made it
they-
into the final cut or not, but
Yeah, they had that in there, and then they're like, we're probably gonna make that an optional rule. So essentially, like, hardcore survivalist, normal play, easier play.
But your character should when you're playing it, you occasionally you die. That just happens.
the one thing that
Yeah.
I remember about reading reading about that I really hate about 1D&D is how they changed the warlock. If you've seen the new class build for it.
I don't remember it.
Basically, they upped the amount of like times and things you can cast spells, but they took away the total of like actual like total of level to spells, or it was some shit. Give me a second.
I think at low level especially, criticals can be super ridiculous. So I think it makes sense to eliminate them from certain CR monsters that your party might be facing at level 1, because your party member gets hit with the level 1 crit, they're just dead.
Oh yeah, no,
They're
definitely.
potentially just straight up dead.
Especially like fucking assassins at low levels. Assassin rogues at low levels are just fucking stupid.
Well, no, I'm saying like a skeleton hitting rogue, they crit, and your character's just dead. You do nothing whatsoever. Your first combat, and you're dead instantly. Like that's not going to be fun for new players.
Yeah, no, it will not. It's not even fun for experienced players to die, like for their first level character.
That's
Not
right.
like that. No. Yeah.
That's right. Okay, so that was the thing that they did to warlocks. They're taking out pact magic. Pact magic is gone for warlocks in 1D&D.
Like
Granted,
the special spells, or
no, like warlocks have level so warlocks at level 20 only have 4 spell slots. But
Yeah.
they are all 5th level spell slots.
correct.
In 1D&D, they don't have that anymore. They have spell slots, but they can still only cast up to 5th level spells.
Oh, that's weird.
So, from level... I'm just not going to say how many spell slots at first, but from 1st to 4th level, you have 1st level spells. From 5th to... 5th to 8th, you have 2nd level and 1st. 9th to 12th, you have 1 through 3. Up until level 16, you have 1 through 4, and then the rest you have 1 through 5. And at level 20, you have 4 first level, 3 second level, 3 third level, 3 fourth level, and 2 fifth level. I mean, at least they made Pact of the Boon available at first level, I guess.
There are some classes that definitely need like upgrades, though. Like Rangers.
yeah.
Should be
Oh
way
no,
better.
they heavily buffed Ranger in the new 1D&D.
Yeah, and they should have, because Ranger has always been overlooked. Like a Ranger should do way more than what it does.
It's literally one of the only
Fighters
things
and
that I actually
stuff.
like, yeah.
Melee in general got a huge boost. So
Yeah.
I mean, I imagine that people would play playing 5e for a while, and then eventually everybody will switch. Just like they.
yeah.
Well, there are still a lot of people that still play 3.5. So.
But not as many.
Yeah. 'Cause most people are running what's up to date.
Yep.
Yeah, I think I'll pre-order the books too. I mean, they won't hurt to have. I mean, they're digital. They're not too bad. I saw that they're like Pathfinder's getting a set. I have like every Pathfinder book because I played that for years and years and years. And they started like what last year or the year before starting to do like the 2nd edition of Pathfinder. And I like some of the builds in Pathfinder way better than the builds in D&D.
Pathfinder is quite fun when you get into it, yes.
Yeah, but it is more complicated for sure.
Oh, 100%. And way more dice.
But the builds, like that's what I like, building the characters is part of the fun, and there are way better builds you could do in Pathfinder So
more
D&D has some better
in-depth.
ones now.
Okay, one D&D base. I don't like this. They're just giving warlocks medium armor, which means every subclass of warlock can get medium armor now. That's just, oh my god. Yeah, I'm gonna just stop looking at that, or else I'm gonna get angry at what's he again.
Well, what are we thinking? Let's get back into this.
Ookie doke.
Alrighty.
So if I move over here, do I see any more of those things?
Yeah, I kind of just decided not to move.
Nope, just a lot of gold all
Just
over the floor.
How much is that so I can mark that down for us?
is there any mechanism that I can see to disable it
There is not.
or learn anything about it? Like what's triggering it, or
It appears to be triggered by the motion of Yinvir passing by. Perhaps after a few moments of no motion, it'll stop spraying, but it's likely to start again once motion is detected again.
if
Would it
I
be
move the mage? Go ahead.
Would it be classified as a trap versus a magic ability, or is it more of a magic spell coming from that spot triggered by motion?
It's a mixture of both. It's the magical trap.
Is there a specific sensor, if you will? And then like the spray hole, like an eye hole in a spray hole.
Correct.
As
Yeah,
far as I
that's
can
what
tell,
you're.
Yeah, it just looks from here. Yeah.
Correct. Yeah, where it's spraying from, that is where the sensor and the spray mechanism is located.
Well, I think it's easy enough for us to avoid. I don't see too much effort in disabling it. How high is the ceiling in this room?
It is 15 feet high.
Is the cone going all the way up 15 feet, like along the wall space, or could somebody theoretically go over where it's spraying or under?
There are gaps.
I'll misty step down to where Yinvir is.
Okay.
Do we see anything more?
All's clear.
There's another hallway down this way. There is, be cautious over on the, and I point over to this wall. There is another one over there, another sensor. Come back to right here. Misty step across where the sensor had sprayed. Yeah. Careful, Yinvir. You're getting close to the other one, most likely. What kind of documents do we got going on
1 second.
on these tables? Yep. Oop, I think he
Goes in
went into it.
this
Yeah,
entire section. Okay.
I told you.
Well, there's no way for me to get across other than going at it. That's why
Yeah.
I was seeing and testing if it was the whole area or if it was just the wall, like
Yeah.
within 10 or 5 feet or something like that. So, but no, it's the whole section in between.
Yep.
Am I able to make the one check and then just run across it, or?
Yes.
Okay. What was it again?
Con save.
Con save. Okay. So that's 17.
That's the damage for his last one.
This time
So
14.
then that's 14. Alright. And I'll do my regen later. I'm not worried about that right now.
And it's time for a little more Nihilus.
Can I do my regen first?
You can try, but it is Katie who is the unlucky target this time around.
Damn.
Oof! 108 points of damage. Which,
Yeah, I only had 73 hit points left.
yeah, she just got knocked out.
I mean, yeah, it's not an outright kill though, thankfully. Somebody got something to heal her, or do we got...
I'll give her a supreme potion as an
Okay,
action.
yeah, I was gonna... Yeah.
Yeah, the best I have is superiors.
I got a bunch of supreme as well, but...
That's what, 10d4?
Supreme, if it's at full, is 60 hit points.
Yeah, 10d4 plus 20.
Yeah.
So you get 60 hit points back.
Well, thank you for not letting me die. I appreciate it.
Does there seem to be a timing with those, or is it just super random? His strikes.
I mean, as far as I can tell, it's just this entire center section that sets it off. So.
No, the Nihilus strikes.
They're coming every few
Nihilus,
minutes.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Is there anything document-wise at these tables?
They are.
Matter just littered books.
It's. You can roll investigation. There are so many books here. If there's anything important, it might take hours to find what's in there. But
nothing
based
magical,
off of,
though.
Nothing magical. Definitely a
Yeah,
lot of
not
care put
concerned
into
about
them.
them.
All handwritten.
Nope, not concerned about it.
Also, time passing. Would I be able to heal for full with a 6 regen? I'm only missing 70 hit points, or even less than that. But
Stands to reason.
all right.
Yeah, I healed up because so much time had passed.
I know. I'm just double checking just in case.
Careful, Mr. Twinkleberry. You're getting fairly close to where that cone was.
Oh, I understand. I saw where it came from.
Okay.
That's why I'm keeping this checkerboard floor.
You were saying?
Apparently, you were in it, my guy.
Wow, I never expected to get this much use out of this fucking thing. Con save.
Wait, who would have seen me way over here? I mean, come on.
Gotta tickle you with the edge. That's all.
She told me she had met
36 or 18 on the con save, depending on what you get. Don't move out of there. You stepped into it. Roll that save.
No, how the fuck did it see me way over there?
It was this one.
Why
The
are
one
we?
on the right that saw you, not the left.
Why would anybody ever argue with me in this situation? I just don't understand.
This one saw you, not this one.
I think the edge of that one is to right here or something like that. So.
It goes into the middle. They have the same.
Oh, okay.
Pretty sure. I don't think it has a.
Then why
walk
didn't any of
path.
the top ones strike any of the other guys moving past?
Did they
I
move
was
past
right
while
here.
we were on the break?
No,
No.
I was right here above the desk, and I misstepped back and forth.
The only person that it should have hit was me, and it did hit me. So.
Yeah, I was down here. I misty
would've-
stepped across, and then I came over here.
I mean, if you were in this square, it should have hit you too.
Well, I misty stepped across. I went from down here to over here. And then I came over to the desk. I was
Okay,
never
how
in
much
this
damage
room.
do I take?
18 whole points of damage. Hardly seems worth the fuss.
It is when you don't automatically heal.
I don't know. We're all sitting on a small fortune here and can summon a guy to give us potions at any time. My
but-
point stands, I feel.
I mean, I'm only sitting on like fucking 14 supreme potions and fucking 15 superior, so.
Yeah, if anybody's under-equipped at this stage of the game, I have either failed horribly or they have not added their treasure.
I'm still tracking all the treasure we're picking up to divide at the end, so.
Is the cartographer able to tell us anything about this space? Like the chessboard or anything about this room specifically that we might be interested in?
Cartographer is in the unknown about this sector.
What, do we have to play a game of chess.com against each other to find out the secret about this?
Yeah,
spot?
the riddle of ubiquity will be solved with this game of chess.
Chess game. Oh god.
Do it.
Alright, let me flex my chess.com rating.
Is it just a magical chessboard then, right here?
Not even magical. Like, the pieces are pretty
Oh,
mundane.
just
Somebody would actually
large.
have to, like, move
Okay.
them, yeah.
Gotcha. I'm not detecting any magic in this space. I don't know if there's hidden passages or whatnot along the sides, but
I mean, if we don't see anything specifically, I mean, I don't think we've gone against all the walls, but our only two real ways are up or there's a passage down that way.
correct.
down
There's
here,
a passage to whatever direction that is.
Yeah.
And just remember, I mean, the cones are not perfectly, I mean, they're cones. So right here where the origin point is, there's probably more space to go above and under as opposed to at the apex of the
In the
cone towards
middle.
the center. So as I did state earlier, there are gaps to squeeze through, especially for a fairy. Like, there's no reason why you couldn't just zip over through one of those ways. Yinvir, for Ver, if he's large,
Don't worry,
it might have
yeah,
a little harder
don't
problem.
worry. I mean, I could try to jump over this section, but I still doubt I would be able to do it. Just for how big I am.
Yeah, if anything,
I'm only
you're-
like 3 feet tall. I'm short.
yeah, right. If anything,
Well,
you're
you're a
just
dwarf,
replacing
yeah,
the
that's
con
different,
save with a
yeah.
deck save.
Well, which way do we want to go? Do we want to go to the south or to the north?
I say
The north-
north first.
Did the north look like it continued far on, or
The north will
I don't know, we
go.
haven't seen that, yeah.
Yeah, the north goes a short ways and then branches to a T intersection, which will connect back to the central area, where you will almost
Okay.
immediately come upon the door where you will need the fourth crystal that you don't have. That's
okay?
probably in here
so
somewhere.
we
So
probably
then,
go.
yeah, we should probably
we-
go down.
Probably want to go to the south then, but maybe hug this wall, or I could attempt to dispel it. But
I mean,
let's keep a
Yeah.
move on though, with Nihilus reaching out.
yeah, no, let's just try to move fast on it, but yeah, I don't know. Honestly, this isn't really doing much damage, so Yenvir's gonna try to, like, jump over it, but he's not gonna give a shit about the damage that much, so.
Yeah, like I was saying, you're just effectively replacing the con save with a deck save.
Would I be able to make, like, an athletics or a strength check to get over it?
Negative, it's still a
Like,
saving
jumping?
throw.
Damn. Strength save?
Dexterity.
Damn.
I
You have
cast
advantage from.
I
danger
cast
sense now.
reduce on him and make
No, I
him
know.
super small.
Well, that's... Danger sense only when I'm raging, though? Hold on.
Actually, you say that, and that's not a bad idea.
No, danger sense is just all the time. Okay.
Yeah. No, I can reduce everyone's size so that they can go under the cone with my staff. So
Oh, then let's do that.
Is that
Lit-
free, or does that take
Free.
charges or something? Okay,
Free.
good. Okay, never mind.
so
Then
I
just
can
do that,
just
yeah.
at will do reduce or enlarge. So as Fervera comes up, I can reduce them and then he can go hopefully under the sensor because he'd be super tiny. If you want to give that a go,
Good enough.
and then just keep ushering everyone through the space.
That targets everyone, not just one person, right?
No, I'd have to individually do it.
Oh, okay.
But I mean, it's an at-will thing with my staff. It doesn't.
Alright.
It's just an action. So if you're up, you're reduced, and then you can go under.
I presume as soon as you target somebody else, it just
It would
reanimates
return
us.
you back because it's
Yeah,
a
okay.
concentration.
Yeah, that's what I figured too.
Same thing with Genishara. You get reduced size. You can go through. Same thing with Mr. Oh, Mr. Twinkleberry Snodsworth can probably just go through.
Yeah.
Oh, I can reduce him as well. Then same thing for Tuki Tuki. I'll give Genishara and Tuki Tuki a Supreme Potion, so they can take that. So it'd be another 60 hit points as an action for him.
Well, that's good because Katie just drew the short straw again.
Well, yeah, she's got
Oof.
another 60 hit points before she takes that.
So she's
So
at
in reality,
100.
that's only
She's
yeah.
at 120, and then she takes 109.
I'm gonna walk over and
I'll be at
and-
118 because my max is 118.
Did so 118,
Oh, I
and now
thought
you're at 9.
9, yeah.
I'm gonna walk over and hand her another Supreme Potion.
Eventually, everybody's just getting tired of the taste of Hawaiian Punch here.
I suggest we continue on after you take your potions, unless you can see a hidden door again over there, Tuki Tuki.
Another chessboard over here.
Yeah.
Pieces
I
are
don't
kind of
think any of
scattered
us has checked
everywhere.
Any of those.
Someone didn't like the outcome of this game.
Yeah, right? Couldn't overturn the board, so they just kicked the pieces all over the place. Oh, and we found another stash of coin here. And right there. Katie, Sapphire, and Grant are standing on top of it, but that's our new stash of coin.
It says 2,800. Okay, I'll mark it down.
Shall we continue on this way? Oh, Tuki's still looking at the walls. That's good.
Oh! Hold! Tuki has found a secret door on the wall to the south of him.
Well, now we have a decision.
Oh, hey guys, I found something.
Paid off to search.
Yeah.
Always worth looking in these doors.
Twinkleberry, if you want.
Same as the previous few. It is locked, but it is not trapped. Oh, jeez. And now it is no longer locked either.
I did it with my eyes closed
I think
and
so.
my toes.
And you used your tail.
That was still a little frozen from that.
Wait. I don't have a tail.
Well, look at that. A
Where's the
tiny
fairy
little
dragon going?
bypass hallway leading to another
don't-
door.
Trust that. I don't trust that at all. Can you see anything, Westy?
Any magic or true sight revealing anything?
An ordinary hallway. Ordinary door.
Looks normal.
Doesn't look like anybody's been in here in a long time.
Do we want to try it, or do we want to go down the south way?
I think it might be worth. Is that a lot of bones on there? Is that just littered with bones as you zoom in?
It is.
That's what it
Just
looks
try to
like.
ignore that,
Okay,
though.
Jesus.
Just try to ignore that.
Oh, okay. Just ignore
Just-
all
yeah,
the bones littering
Just
it.
ignore it.
It's
yeah.
fine.
For aesthetic purposes.
It's fine.
Can I make a perception check to see if any of these look like pressure plates? Or investigation, for that matter.
Sure.
Can I use perception, or does it have to be or investigation?
Perception would be for eyeballing it from here. Investigation would be for checking it more thoroughly when you're up close to it.
Alright, well, I'm not getting in there right now, so perception.
Well, all looks clear.
I mean, it looked like the other hallway veered down this direction, so...
Yeah, that's... I mean, I can go in there and see, just kind of, but also I think it'd probably be better just for us to go down the other hallway.
We can go down the other hallway and see
Yeah.
if the door is on the other side. And if not, return to it.
Yeah. Might as
Well, looks like it is Mr. Twinkleberry with the short straw this round. To the tune
Jesus.
of 109. Oof.
That man some potions.
Yeah, you need a potion over there, man.
Give him some
Yeah,
potions.
I'm down to 12 hit points. From 139, but, you know. It's like,
Westy, how many potions do you have on you?
Supreme, I have 7 left.
Okay,
Yes.
take one of my Supremes then.
You can
I've-
also take one of mine.
I have 13 Supremes left, that's the only reason why I say that.
So, a mage hand you over a Supreme potion.
okay. I drink both of them down and as actions each, so
Over the next 2 rounds.
back up to
which
132.
Thankfully, Nihilist does not interrupt us every 6 seconds outside of initiative like he does within it. But yeah, looks like we are proceeding forward and hold right
I
there.
reckon.
I barely got to move.
There is a magical sensor on the floor here, wedged in between these 4 blocks.
Okay, so another trap right in the middle of the floor there.
Great.
Um,
I'm
does
gonna
it? So I assume this is another trap. I'll go ahead and try to dispel it.
Okay.
Sure. It's always a weird one. Should really create a stat block for it. But I have that. So, oops. So this is my proficiency plus spellcasting ability, or just intelligence?
Well, because of your ability, it adds the prof. Otherwise, it would normally just be
Yeah.
intelligence.
Okay, gotcha. That's what I thought.
Yeah.
24.
So you guys saved yourselves the embarrassment of walking into a anti-gravity field, which would have just flung you around and smashed you into the walls and left you a broken heap of Peter Griffin on the floor. Instead, you have dispelled the trap and you are free to proceed.
Do you want to still continue in front so you can see the magic shit?
Yeah, I can continue in front, but I suggest we all move along.
Yeah, I'll catch up.
Does the trap look like it's recharging at all?
Oh no, it's completely removed.
Trying to look back. Okay.
Go downwards, I guess. Yeah.
Some giant water pool there.
Yes, indeed.
From what I can see down the hall, that hallway just leads to over here, so it's nothing really we missed. Just seems like a shortcut.
Yeah, looks like the people in the previous room who got pissed off at the results of that chess game even went so far as to toss some of the pieces in the water here. Or there was an earthquake and shit just got thrown all around. Not sure what's going on with the dynamic lighting here. That's kind of weird. But all looks clear, and there's one of the larger stashes of coin that you guys have seen between these focusing crystals. The walls of the pool here are pretty high, so you'll notice as you get on one side, you can't see to the other. And hold right there.
Did you guys go through the door or down the hallway?
We went down the hall. Well, we didn't go through the door because we couldn't tell what was happening with it. So we went down the hallway to the southeast.
But if you wanted to walk through the door, none of us are stopping you.
Yeah, there's nothing that seemed to the naked eye on the other side, so.
There
I'm not
is.
seeing any magic.
I told you all to hold.
Oh, sorry, I didn't hear that.
I did not either, sorry.
Yeah, I know you didn't. So we have a
Oof.
cold fire spray right here that as you were in this space right here is when I called the hold. And
Oh, sorry.
this is where you see the sensor on that side of the wall.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. And then, yes, that should catch us up to this point. But, yeah, this was a very cleverly placed trap because they have this huge stash of coin right there that will compel you to go get it. And then in the event that this trap goes off, it's possible it might just melt all the coin down. So, yeah, what are we going to do about that?
Dispel the fucker.
Yep. 1 second. Yep, we'll go ahead, just same thing as last time. Go ahead, dispel that. And let me roll.
Roll it up. Oh, yeah.
23.
Yeah, this is just a 6th level spell. So give me just a moment here. I'm thinking I'm going to need something. Oh, goodness, where are you? There you are. Okay, trap is dispelled. You are good to proceed into there without any further risk. Otherwise, looks like end of the line. Little hidden passage leading back to a place we've already been. A pool with some
I assume there's an.
petulant pieces tossed in there.
Assume there's another hidden
Yeah.
door somewhere around
That's what
here.
I was just about to search for. And how much gold is it?
All right, 1 second. Hold. So that's the gold, and that's another secret door.
Oh, well, there we are.
All right. I think I shall come over and take a look at that said door.
Yeah, I'm
All right.
a little bit.
Oh boy. Are we frozen out? Can you guys hear me?
No.
I can
we
hear you now.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we will try to proceed here, but it might get even stupider. The music has died here, so that's usually an indicator that something's about to go really wrong here on the stream. But the door is unlocked. Feel free to open it up, and hopefully it doesn't crash the game.
No.
Well, look at that.
I see
Trap,
something.
trap, trap, and trap. All of them magical, all of them some kind of green fire. And you're either going to walk through it and take the damage, you're going to walk through it and discover that you're immune or resistant to the damage, or you're going to have to dispel 4 separate magical traps.
I mean, I can take the damage, but I don't want everyone else taking the damage.
Oh, okay. So I see
Yeah.
there's a little passage at the very bottom of
Yeah.
it.
Correct. Yeah, these are not magical traps with a sensor like we've had before. These are persistent magical effects in place. So they just need to be dispelled like any other magic spell being cast.
Are they floor to ceiling?
They are. This is a very
think-
short passageway. For fairy, you might be able to skirt some of it, but all of the only effect for it is going to be advantage on the saving throw, which is probably something you already have on dexterity saves.
Would he get a bonus if I reduced his size further? Like advantage and a bonus? Because he'd be even smaller?
+2.
Yeah, because I don't automatically get advantage on dex saves, but
I think our best bet would be to try to disarm these, just because we
I
don't
can
want everyone
definitely-
taking damage.
but I start with a +10 on my dex save.
Yeah.
Yeah, these look pretty complex, but you guys are high-level characters, so this is not likely something that you're like, well, let me break out my last will and testament.
Yeah, no,
also-
I'm not. I'm not afraid of taking the damages. Don't want
Well,
the lower health
here.
people
Sure.
taking the damage. Yeah.
Mr. Twinkleberry, in case there's a lock, I can take us to the far side of this area outside of the effects, and then bring us back afterwards. Or you can attempt to fly there.
Oh, poor Katie is constantly
That's
getting
me.
barraged here by Nihilus. Another 125 points of damage.
Amazing.
Another
Amazing.
supreme potion for you.
Yep. Give her 2.
Okay, I'll give her 2.
She'll just restock after this or during this.
That would
Nihilus
give
is
me
not
100
fucking
and-
Don't worry
around.
about it. Well,
20, so I'm losing.
let me put it this
5.
way: with how much gold we've already
We've plenty.
gathered, we've already gotten 2,208 gold pieces each. So we'll be fine on restocking.
So it's up to you, Mr. Twinkleberry Snodsworth. Do you want to fly across, or do you want to expend... Do you want me to expend a fair amount of magic for this?
I will use my skill because magic is at a premium. So
Girls at this
I will
school
go
only want
ahead.
guys who have really good skills.
I'll go ahead and reduce your size further then.
okay. Then I'm going to make my way across. I do have acrobatics as a trained and expertise type skill. Basically, I have. Where the hell is it?
Are you thinking evasion?
Well, I have evasion. Oh, reliable talent.
Okay.
So
As
anything that I'm proficient in, I can only roll a 10, so I get a minimum of a 20 on my acrobatics check.
correct. It's too bad I'm not allowing skills to bypass the saving throws here. As specified, these will be dexterity saves with advantage and with a +2 bonus.
Good thing for the advantage. 29.
All right.
Plus 2, yeah.
So that would be the potential damage for the first one, and this is 4 separate traps. Damage for the
I have
second.
evasion.
Sure. All right. Okay. 4 for 4. And, yeah, that magical effect up ahead, followed by that other magical effect ahead. That is a permeating glow throughout the entire corridor right there. There will be no getting around that whatsoever.
Yeah, I'm gonna shout back up the hallway. Yeah, there's a quite difficult progression in front of us after we get past those.
Further magic, you're saying?
Much further magic.
Is there space in front of you to occupy?
Yes, there is.
Okay. I will dimension door to in front of him. Well, I don't want to do that. How far away is this?
Do you have anything smaller that can get?
Yeah, that's what I'm like. How far can I go? So I'd be able to go. I'm not moving. I'm just trying to. Let's measure. So that's into there, and then from there, I wouldn't be able to see it. If you can step forward, I can enter the space of the first trap and to avoid it a bit and reach your location.
All right, I did.
So I'll kind of run down in here and then immediately bamf over here with Misty Step.
All right,
Hitting the
dexterity
first-
save.
Going into that first trap.
Okay. Oh, DC is
It
18.
it's-
Advantage
Is
though?
it, yeah, magic spells.
Definitely,
effects,
definitely.
So.
So half damage then, unless you also mitigate that.
I do reduce. Let me double check. I don't remember if it's directed at me or not.
Fire damage of
Further-
19.
Yep. So advantage on saving throws against spells. Furthermore, you have resistance against damage and spells. So you were saying 18? And then reduce
19.
again?
19,
Or
but then you would
19?
reduce down to
Okay.
9, yeah.
Alright, so 273. So then I end up bamfing down here with right there because I could see it just around
Sure.
the corner.
Sure.
Did you want us to try to follow you
I
guys or stay
don't
back?
think so. I feel this is likely to be heavily trapped.
Too bad
I'm going to
Artrodades is dead.
increase your he might know the trick, yeah.
Yeah, this is like one of the few places where he'd be incredibly useful.
Yeah, thanks for that roll, GM. Always
Good
with the
job.
great NPC rolls.
Good job, Nihilus. Hey, speaking of which, Nihilus is going to attack Katie again. Oh, no, he's not. He's going back after Tuki this time.
Wow, man, just like trying to get Katie on the floor. Is that?
I just assumed that was going to happen. Yikes, 117.
He doesn't like me anymore. That's all it is.
Oh, never.
I'm just glad he's not targeting me anymore.
Oof. Yeah, I think that knocks Tuki out once more.
I'll feed him a Supreme.
Oh, God. A taco supreme with extra sour cream.
So once that's settled.
So,
so your size is going to return to you, by the
Go ahead
way.
and what's your max health, Tuki?
Okay.
And then I do detect magic.
Go ahead and gain another
absolutely.
60.
This
I'm gonna
is
feed
of
you
the
too.
of the highest tier. You've been dispelling magic, no problem, and with the rolls you're making, even dispelling a 9th level spell would be no problem. But that's what you're looking at here. Are 1, 2. Oh, now there's a third one up ahead. Just a solid wall of nasty, nasty radiant damage. This looks like it would just sear the skin right off your bones.
Katie, go ahead and gain 40. I'm gonna give you a superior potion.
Cool.
Okay,
Thank you.
but it looks. Yeah. It looks clear over on this space. Far to the right. Or no.
That would appear. What's your Okay, 1 second. Yeah, it's glitching. Is it showing up now? Because I'm seeing
Oh,
two different lines
now
of
it is.
sight through your character.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a weird breakage kind of right here where it's just black, which is weird. Okay. Well, that is definitely a lot of magic. Is there any symbols or anything like that around? Like on the walls, any markings or anything?
Quite a few of them, actually.
Do they look similar to the vestments and instruction books that we pulled out of the other chamber?
Somewhat similar.
There was nothing in those books, I don't think, about this. I think that was just a clerical book, correct?
Correct.
From the bit we had glanced at it?
Yes.
Well, this is quite the predicament, because this is a very long hall with very high-level magic.
Agreed.
Is in there. Where is the sources from them? Is it on the walls itself again, or is there specific item like a lantern or something that these are all radiating from?
None of the above. It almost appears to be just a fixed point in space,
Just there.
and it just keeps emanating from that spot.
Just looking at all my spells of what I can do and can't do.
Well,
There's like
while
a
we're...
switch or something.
I'm sorry,
Something you
Ted.
turn it, is there something you could turn it off with, like some kind of switch, or once you get through?
I'm not seeing anything. I see all the way to the end of this, and it's just 4 radiant globes of pure, very concentrated magic.
Just walk into it.
Can I, like, roll an Arcana to see what I could do, possibly do?
Yeah. Oh, goodness gracious. And while we're doing that, You can all sense Nihilus is coming again very shortly. It's rather unpleasant.
31 for Arcana to try to have my character think a way out of this that I can't.
Rages and runs through the traps. Yes, try that move.
Hit points don't give a fuck when I'm raging, so I don't care, and I got unlimited of them, so.
So, in looking through the insignias on the walls and comparing it to what you have discovered about the Ubiquity Temple so far, there appear to be two ways through this path, one of which, well, neither of which are particularly easy, although mechanically out of game, one is arguably easier than the other. One of them is the, as we suspect, we're going to need a lot of Dispel Magics to get through here and see just what lies on the other side of this. Or you can be a true believer of the Ubiquity faith, in which case this radiant light will essentially serve as a path to your ascension. Whatever is at the end of this hallway is the Ubiquity Temple's most prized possessions. You are able to ascertain that from the glyphs on the wall as well, and as such have been properly protected. You can see the bones on the floor of people who have not been worthy and have tried to pass through here.
So the one person who could literally just walk through this, you rolled the kill.
You all saw the 7 and you saw the 2. Number 1 was
Yeah,
the blob, number
I
2 was him. But yes, once again,
Uh,
the dice suck for the NPCs.
If it comes to worthiness, Yanvir is
Well-
definitely not that person.
all right, this is what I'm gonna do. I will cast Invulnerability on myself.
All right.
We're immune to all damage until this spell ends. Would I assume that would work?
It's a 9th level spell.
9th level spell.
That should work, you would think.
Okay. This is we'll give it a go then. It's a concentration up to 10 minutes.
Okay.
So we'll reach my hand out and see how I feel.
It is hot. And instead of taking 200 points of damage outright, you take no damage.
Well, I wouldn't recommend following me.
Be my guest.
Proceed on. I assume same feeling and everything.
Yes, indeed. And a small zone of safety before a whole lot more of the same.
Thankfully, 10.
8 of them in total, if you're
Well, I mean,
watching
we
here
didn't
on the
think
stream.
This was gonna be easy now, did we? Come on.
I mean, a 9th level spell bypassed all of it, but arguably it should. So we have here the innermost treasure vault of the Ubiquity Temple. 3 tomes set separately atop this dais in the center. More gold than most of you have ever seen in one location at one time. That will be the first thing that is revealed. There's also a lot more, as you can see, just kind of stacked at the base here. Other tomes and books that seem to be more of a mundane nature. But there are also still plenty of bones here in this room, so you're not quite sure just how safe you are even having passed those traps.
Yep.
If you do make it out, do you want to put in chat how much each of the gold is? I can't see it, so I can
Well,
mark it
I
down.
mean,
Yeah.
I have limited time. I'm not going to collect
Okay.
this gold at the moment.
No,
However,
I get you.
does it seem like, because this is a concentration, so I don't have detect magic up, but I do have true sight still going, which would show illusions and stuff like that. Is there anything that true sight is revealing in this room?
Nothing in that respect.
Do I have a feeling that there's any sort of...
Actually, yes. One of
okay.
these mundane books over here in this corner is magically disguised to appear just as some other kind of tome. But seeing it in its true form, it is perhaps the most interesting and curious book that you've ever seen, even more so than these three that are sitting atop the dais.
Okay. I'll pick that book up.
Okay. Roll a new character, please. Just kidding.
Uh,
The guy who says don't touch anything is like, I will
know,
take
right?
that.
I'll take that. No, I'll go ahead and do I get the sense that there's warding in this room?
You do. Yes, this
If I were
tome
to-
radiates power. You can feel just immense energies coming from it.
We'll go ahead and mage hand it just up to the pedestal. As far as, does it seem like there's warding on this entire room, or?
You would guess so, based on the what you read on the way in.
Pretty
Even
protected.
yeah, even taking some of the treasure could be risky.
Okay. I'm going to just try to do that. Let me double check the spell. We'll try to use my staff to do pass wall on this wall right here. See if it works. It would
Pass
create
wall.
essentially a... I will have to go grab it because it's a staff spell.
Well, it's a good news, bad news situation. We can totally do it. It's just I can't do it without destroying all that. Well, I mean, we don't really need the dynamic lighting here anymore. We've completed this map, so yeah, I'm just going to turn it off, and then draw a little squiggly hallway right
Corridor.
there. So get ready to reload your maps if the dynamic lighting does not adjust for you instantaneously.
And everyone can then see what I walk through.
Yes, indeed.
I was watching the stream, yeah.
So
Okay, and
there
then
would
we'll
be a
get-
wall or a tunnel through this wall right here.
Oh, what is this doing? Huh. Weird. Goodness gracious. Now it wants to freeze?
Everything can be seen by everyone, that's why.
There we go. Alright, so there's our new corridor leading through there
Okay.
near where Janishar is at.
I step out into the hall and say,
Um.
don't proceed beyond this wall, and then I'll circle around. Yes, I'm...
Wow, Don, why are you running into it? What's wrong with you?
Yeah.
Stop hurting yourself.
I would, yeah.
I can't. I'm on the other side of the hallway and the walls and the.
I
That
would,
doesn't have it.
I'd come back over. I don't want to...
Your safe
Can't
bet
really
would probably be to
navigate.
go this way and not the other way.
Yeah, I would come back over here and then get Tuki's attention, or not Tuki's, but Twinkleberry's attention to reduce his size, such that he could get back through.
And
I
speaking...
mean, I have innate.
Unless you
enlarged
just
reduce
want to
once per
speed
day.
through. So, oh, okay, then you can do it. That works.
Speaking of Tuki, he is the lucky winner this round again for a whopping 118.
But they're supreme.
Don, you can go ahead and roll those saving throws. Same conditions as before if you're reduced.
Let that all happen.
Oof. Nice. DC is 18, though. That
I have a
first one.
plus
would've-
2.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. How about that? So good.
That's kinda good.
All right. All's well then. And we're going
I
to
do-
shortchange I'm sorry.
Okay.
Go ahead. You go ahead.
I would still have the invulnerability up at the moment since I
Yeah.
haven't cast another concentration. So I would actually pick up the tome to the disguise one because I'm immune to damage. So
That
I
one
would
does
pick it
not
up and
seem
look at
like it's going to damage you, but
Okay.
it does
Good.
definitely possess a great degree of
Possesses me,
power.
oh no!
The
Do you happen
Tome
to have
of
like
Enlightenment.
a black hole or a bag of holding free? No, you got
I
a
have
couple
several bags of
holdings.
holding.
Okay, yeah.
Some of my players
Okay.
from
Oh,
Enemir campaigns past will recall the Tome of Enlightenment. They may not recall exactly what it does, and it may not do exactly what it did back in 3E. But nonetheless, this is a piece of Enemir history here that is now part of the Coalescence. Oh, woo, woo, woo.
and that was the only magical true illusion thing in here, or
Yes.
okay, the rest of were just mundane books and then a shit ton of gold and
Yes.
gems and shit like that.
Exactly. Yeah, 11,005. We'll definitely have opportunity to gather that up now that we have a secret passageway through.
Alright, cool, so I can mark that down.
You can, just the with the caveat that it may be risky to appropriate any of the treasure in here, but seemingly the most powerful and interesting thing we were able to get away with without any problem.
Should I leave the gold or should I mark it down? Asking to everyone else.
You just keep it all and we can separate it later.
Well, that would require gathering it, which could be risky. There is
That's what I'm saying, yeah.
something that permeates this area, but it's hard to detect
And
stuff.
and one thing that should also be noted is that it may be a little hard to see, but at least half of this gold is on the path to this room inside of those damaging
no,
auras.
that's
Oh
what I
yeah,
saw.
then,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's
Screw
what I saw, yeah.
Screw that stuff.
Yeah, you could say 50, or I'm sorry, 6,500 is what's inside of this room.
Okay.
Which would should be safe to gather, we think.
It's risky,
So
but
do you
it's
want
it's contradictory because you
Okay.
have the most powerful item in here and nothing happened.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we can
Find
just
the
leave
biggest
the gold,
gem
but...
and grab that and see what happens.
You're gonna what?
You'll find like the biggest gem, because they're gems too, right? So find like the biggest, most valuable gem
Oh no.
and grab that and see what happens.
I guess
Oh.
they weren't gems; they were book things. They
There
looked
it
like
is.
Gems, but...
Now that you're looking at the inscriptions on the wall in here, thou whost claimeth treasure ill-gotten from this chamber shall incur the wrath of King Rootin' Tootin', or something to that effect. So you kind of think it's like attached to a mummy or some kind of undead entity.
Oh, does
or-
it look
or
like
some
a
kind of curse.
sarcophagus?
No, it doesn't,
Oh.
but some kind of curse.
Okay, so let's leave the gold. Does it look like would the other tomes appear to be also under this protection then, probably? Thinking to take them for Archidades?
Yeah, you're thinking so, but at the end of the day, it's a saving throw.
I think he may appreciate the tomes. Can
It's up
I?
to you, man.
Yeah, I'll try to take the tomes with Mage Hand into a bag of holding for Archidades.
Alrighty. And these are only rare items, but they are pretty cool. They came from the Tasha's Cauldron of Everything book. And I've not used them in any campaign so far, so say hello to the Fulminating Treatise, the Protective Verses, and the Planecaller's Codex. All of them will be in the compendium, so you can start searching those up by keyword right now to see what they do. As they are only rare items, our house rule is they are instantly identifiable. And I'm going to shut off all these magical traps now. We know they're there, and any possible lag that they are causing will be reduced by their removal.
Those can just all go in the bag of holding for the time being, and And I don't recommend we take any of this gold. It seems cursed.
Okay, that's what I was just. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
fine. That's fine. We still got a substantial amount of gold that we've already gathered. So.
Yeah, I'm going through this hallway because I can't go through the wall that I created.
Well, that's
I
weird.
have to go the long way. It's
Oh,
not
let
a
me
real
close.
gap.
Let me close this and lock this door real quick. Can I beat him? Oh, so close! Damn lag. So close and locked away forever. But one thing of note that we didn't find in there was the crystal, the elemental gem. We're looking for one more, and surely it would have been in there, but inexplicably it was not. So where the hell is it? It's in here somewhere.
Does somebody want to... Like, how deep is this pool? Because we couldn't see to
no,
the
I
other
just-
side.
It's pretty deep. Like, you're guessing like 15 feet deep.
Do you
I
want me
wanna
to
go
try to
swimming.
swim underwater? I can breathe underwater.
Can I go swimming?
Worth it.
Can I
I
go
don't think we have the
swimming?
blue gem.
Oof. Looks like Twinkleberry has incurred the wrath this round. Yikes. Bikes and trikes. Huh.
You know, I'm getting a feeling here that, Nihilus is not attacking like two of our party members over here.
That is very
Okay,
true.
Go ahead and gain 60. Supreme potion.
I'll give him one as well.
Yeah, this may be the most he ever Fs with some of you, because once we get into a face-to-face combat, he'll be able to differentiate, oh, you're the one I want to be attacking.
So, should I try to dive down there and see if I can see anything?
Worth a look. Unless
Alright,
Pookie
Alright,
can
I
find
drink both of
another
those potions.
passage.
I'll wait for Tuki and then I'll... Tuki's got the high perception, so...
Well, I mean, I'm saying unless he finds another hidden area, so you might as well look as well at the same time.
Alright, I'm gonna pop a rage before I go in.
I hate
I have
swimming!
limited uses, so mine as well. And I'm gonna dive under to see if I can see anything.
All right. Of course, vision's a little spotty underwater, so feel free to proceed.
Of course. Reminder, I have fins, so I can breathe underwater.
All right. Hey, look at that. There it is. Sitting right there at the bottom of the pool, right in the center.
Can I see anything else?
Nothing else of interest.
Trust it,
More of
it's
these
just there.
pieces sitting around. No monsters or anything that you're able to detect or spot either.
Can I try to pick it up?
We can claim it. That'll do it for that. We've got all 4 pieces.
I'll go ahead and just like swim quickly backing up, and I'll just pull the gem out of my pocket.
All
Show it
right.
to everyone.
The fourth gem!
I'll look at a seal Tim.
This is
So-
a tasty burger.
What was that tome book thingy?
This is a very powerful item that I'll have to investigate a bit further. I'll just go ahead and actually spend a level 1 spell slot to identify it
All right.
for the Tome of Enlightenment.
It is a Tome of Legend. It is a legendary item. It is a one-use item, and similar to the other tomes of the lesser tomes of enlightenment, as I refer to them, i.e., Manual of Quickness of Dexterity, Tome of Leadership and Influence, etc., and so on. This book, under the same stipulations in that you have to spend this much time. Actually, no, that is the difference. This book is also it's a 2-hour read, and Over the course of 2 short rests or 1 long rest, the character will gain the benefits of all 6 of the tomes. So +2 to all attributes.
That's pretty
Oh.
powerful.
Does it have a stat limitation?
30.
Like, is it 30? Yeah.
30? Okay, that's what I figured, yeah. Most of my stats are near 30, so it probably wouldn't be best for me to use it. And
What the fuck
if I
is
could
that?
guess, the Seal-Tim, you're also close to 30 in most stats.
I'm over 20 and 4.
Yeah, I
But we
have
can
over
figure that
20
out
and 40,
later,
but
yeah.
How you guys get so
We-
much?
subscriptions
Multiple
and stuff,
books.
yeah. Multiple books
But-
and all that, yeah.
I propose we keep going to the north and finish this out before we continue to get attacked.
Well, if you're going to call for it, then I'm going to roll for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, might as well.
Let me guess. Hey, what do you know?
Who am
Hi,
giving
Don.
potion to?
Good lord.
Good grief.
This guy has not rolled a natural 1 on an attack yet, so hopefully that's a ominous sign of things to come for endgame.
Who is
I'll give
that
him
to?
Twinkleberry again.
Oh, Twinkleberry?
Jesus, fuck.
Oh. I'll give him another potion as well.
All right.
If you still need one, I'll give you one as well.
If they take crits, they're auto dead. If they don't have max hit points. Everyone
Oh,
should
he
be
went
capped.
down to his... Okay, yeah. Then.
Well, I
If
also have
he-
Mizium armor.
Oh, true.
Yeah, everybody should have that.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
But yeah, probably proceed on.
Okay,
Still nobody wants to go through
I have
that.
27 hit points. One of them is 60, so I'm up to 87.
How much do you need till max?
52.
52, yeah, just go ahead and take another Supreme and go to max.
I don't trust your bone tunnels.
Use the
Neither
fucking
do I.
bone tunnel. Use the other one
You're a
too
bone
that got
tunnel.
revealed with the dynamic lighting getting shut off. You can clearly see based on where the traps were located that these tunnels were just access hatches so that you could avoid the traps.
Circumvent.
Of course, this one was
Why
a
are there
little.
so many bones?
This one was a little iffy right here, because if you stepped out more than
No,
a
those
step,
aren't bones. Those
yeah.
are just, those aren't bones. They're just decorative carpet, man.
Oh yeah,
Well, actually, this one doesn't have. No, it has bones.
yeah.
It-
Well,
It has
Ubiquity
golden
was Ubiquity did a lot with life energy sacrifices, etc.
Don't forget, we
yeah,
have the traps
I
here.
know. You want to do the reduce thing real quick for us?
Yep, I
Okay.
reduce everyone across.
Sounds good. Just zip right over. Zip right over.
Just 1, 2, skip a few for that shit.
All right.
Nihilus again.
And then we can finally proceed to the final objectives. Once everybody is in that area, so I can just drag drop your group into one space. Ta-da! Okay. So, yes. Yes. Oh, that's right. We turned off the lighting in here. Do we want to approach from the left or the right? Theoretically, it could be either. I can just drop your characters right in there for that.
Reminder, we're also still
We'll
in the
get
top
rid of
right.
the. Yep, we'll get rid of the
Oh God! There's
access.
clothes.
Who are you? I'm you. Then who am I? You me.
I'd say we knew this place was over here, so I'd say going this way would probably be
Yeah,
our
I kind of want to
first
check
out.
that place out.
All right.
Well, we knew there was long rest and some sort of
Yeah.
random creatures in there.
hmm
We're trapped. We're trapped. We can't get out.
We cannot get out. They are coming. All right. Door is definitely locked.
Did the cartographer say what those creatures were, or just that it sensed creatures?
That it sensed creatures were here.
Okay.
But it did
I'm
specify
sorry,
also
if you
that
wanna check the door.
this is a meditation chamber.
Correct. Long rest. Potentially.
Yeah,
Potentially,
if your
but it
character did
scares
not
me that
get
there's a lock-
touched by Nihilus tonight.
Yeah, I mean, it scares me that there's a locked door to the resting room, so...
Is Don gonna try to unlock that, or what are we doing?
Sure,
I
why
can
not?
just try to break it down, but I was waiting for him.
Nope, I will unlock it.
That's right. You do it. You do it because we told you to. All right. Well, there you go.
I looked at it
Unlocked.
to open.
Yes.
I was going to use charisma to sweet talk it to open.
Will it to me, Riggs. Will it to me. So, in the meditation chamber, the temperature is perfect. There is a slight breeze. There is a nice warmth as well, and a pleasant aroma from all the trees and plants that are in here. The statues that we see present here are certainly interesting and seemingly very in contrast to what we are observing otherwise. And then once you make your way inside, assuming that you do, around the corner there appears to be an active portal, which, spoiler alert on that, and also a shortcut to resolution in that respect, only because this crew has been there before. It leads to the Feywild, so if we want to make a return trip there and get into some chaos, this would be the opportunity.
No thank you.
Hey, that would be great. You know, and Violet over here could visit her people for a little bit.
Yeah, you
No,
know,
I was
Grant wants to
lost
go back
person
and
last
visit
time
the
we went to
dolphin.
Feywild, I think I'm good.
Ferver wants to see his dolphin girlfriend.
I like my
Jesus,
dolphin.
It's not that bullshit.
Yeah, they were partying down, man. They were having a good time. Maybe after Endgame.
Westy, are you able to see if these things are like magical or like the statues?
Does
They
insight, or magic give anything?
They are certainly constructed of magic, but the only magic they appear to possess is a near invulnerability.
Oh, okay, good.
So they're fairly inert, like statue-like creature things.
Exactly, but they're faceless too. Like, there's no real features to them at all, aside from that they're humanoid.
I relay that.
Hey, it's
I
still
don't
mentioned.
really think there's a danger to them.
I got a question
I'm gonna-
for you. Real
I
quick.
was making sure it was like one of those things where if wasn't one of those things where if we weren't looking at them, they were gonna move or some shit.
Yeah, like the ghosts in Mario.
Yeah.
No, like the
The shit from or whatever.
from
it
Doctor
is.
Who.
Yeah, yeah.
The TARDIS.
No,
No,
not the
the
TARDIS.
statue.
The statues.
Yeah, wasn't that like the Weeping Angels or something?
That's
yeah,
what they're
it's
called,
something
Weeping
like
Angels.
that. Yeah.
I'm gonna find a nice spot with some leaves and stuff like that, and I'm just gonna lay out for a little while.
Asiltum,
Alright.
I got a quick
Uh,
question for you.
Yep,
So we have a map of this whole place, correct? So we can see.
correct. Yes, the
And I
cartographer
just
can
saw
tell
you
us.
cast a spell that could go through a wall. Can you cast that same spell so we can go through this wall and get that blue sword?
Potentially, if it's not warded, then
From you, I also remember it saying that this was a sort of see who's worthy to pick up the sword hallway.
correct. So it may be more of a testing than a pure obstacle of.
As we did
a
see the
wall.
entrance to it was up here in the actual chamber itself. So.
Well, the cartographer told us about it. Yes.
Yeah, no, I know. That's what I'm saying. The cartographer told us about that. Yeah.
Yeah. So I get what you're saying, but I think it's really about the testing of endurance through that space. Can we summon the new dude to buy some scrolls of remove curse. I assume Tuki you can cast that.
I'm
right,
also a
for-
warlock, so I mean I can utilize spells and such too.
Because if we summon the new merchant and
It depends
remove
on if
the
it's
curses,
on your spell list, though. So
well, not on your spell list, just whether your class is capable of casting it.
yeah, no, I mean on the warlock spell list
Gotcha.
specifically, not his individual
Yeah,
spell
it
list.
looks like cleric, paladin, warlock, wizard. So actually,
Oh,
I wouldn't
okay.
be able to. It would have to be.
Oh, wizards can cast that. Okay, that's
Wizards,
easy
yeah.
enough. Can
Yeah,
we
'cause-
summon new dude and who all was hit by Nihilus?
I don't think I. No, I was not. So not me.
I've been hit by Nihilus, but I don't feel like I've been cursed or anything.
Hey, what's up?
His attacks definitely do curse you. Better situation than previous. Kind of weird glade meadow thing here.
Oh, this place
Scrolls
is
of Remove
pretty
Curse.
nice. Scrolls of remove. Yeah, I always keep a stash handy. How many do you need?
We need. I think Purveyor got hit. Tuki got hit. Janishar got hit, and Twinkleberry got hit. So I didn't get hit, and did Yinvir get hit?
I did not.
4 scrolls of that, of Remove Curse.
Do you want to get a couple extra for next week before, or do we?
We
wanna just
could
hold off?
definitely, yeah. How much are those? Level 3 spell scroll.
400,000 million
Ah, God.
times
Does
3.
anybody know how much superior potions are?
Looks like they're 300
trying to find
gold
them.
pieces each. Superiors
Oh.
are, I think, 1,000. Potion.
Supreme
no.
are 1,000, you said?
Superiors
Supreme-
are 500.
Supremes
so I
are
think
2,000.
Supremes are 1,000.
Supremes are 2,000 and superior.
Correct.
Like what, 1,000 or 500 or what are they?
500. I
yes.
bought a bunch of those today.
Okay,
Good
superior.
call.
Oh, I see it right here. So, hold on. I'm gonna see how many I want to or can buy. Give me a moment.
Oh, are you gonna divvy up the money real quick?
Those of
I
you
can
who
do that real
are
quick.
inside of the meditation chamber here feel a Nihilus vacuum. He cannot touch you.
You
in
might
here.
wanna. You might wanna get into the room.
Tuki was like, yes!
Mage hand, shut the
That
door.
is how much everyone receives from the divvy gold.
And just as proof of that, hi! Just kidding.
Oh, God, he got in. Huh.
That's all right. There's nowhere that you can't find me. I be everywhere. So long rest is achieved peacefully in here, especially once we get our hands on some remove curse scrolls. We can use those to remove that horrible nightmares and dreams that are cursing you of your inevitable end when you do face Nihilus on the battlefield just under 3 weeks from now, or just about 3 weeks from now, I should say. But for right now, you are able to get your long rest, and I make no guarantees on this one way or the other because the circumstances can still change. But as we are on our penultimate session here, and we only have one more coming up here in 2 weeks, this might be the last long rest that this table gets before we get into
I'm
endgame.
gonna purchase 10 superior potions real quick.
All right. Of course, for
And, like I said
Westy,
before in the
that's
chat, that's how much per person for the potions or for the gold.
and of course in Westy's situation, having the same character at 2 different tables, you may get one more long rest on top of this. But in everybody else's case, unless you have Beskars to redeem for the long rest, this may be it before we approach Nihilus. And we still have a major objective to complete here as well, so conserve your resources.
How much were the Supreme Potions?
2,000.
2,000.
I'll buy 3 of them.
I'm
Do
gonna
you
buy
have
5
a-
stream.
Do you have a discount for purchasing 10 or more?
When you purchase a dozen.
Beyond your standard.
Yeah, when you purchase a dozen of them, then I will give you. It's essentially buy 11 get 1.
Sure. So 22,000. Oops.
Okay, I'm all tapped out, and I got all the superior potions I need. I do not have many supreme left, though.
Oh
I
boy.
also don't have much gold either, though, so. Gold has been passed on to predecessors.
As an annual, you're remembering to add your 1250 per session, right?
Yes, I already added that at the start of the session.
That goes to Katie
I
as
purchase
well.
Yep. I'll purchase 11 and get the 12th free for Supreme Potions.
Okay.
Cool, so you got at least 12 over there, and I got 5 on, I got 5 on me, so.
Yeah, I'll do the same with my, and I'll pay in the some of the gems that I got from that red card.
All right. Otherwise, you are good to go, getting your long rest, and that should pretty much. Oh, go ahead.
Sorry. Would we be able to use this? Like, how long does the long rest here take? Like minutes or a couple hours or?
It's like an elven trance, so it's like 4 hours for the 8.
Okay. Can we off stream figure out who can read that book then amongst us during this long rest?
Yeah. Any of
Okay.
your characters qualify for that. It's just a
Correct.
matter of
Correct.
who's gonna get it.
Yep. So we could just talk in Discord then for figuring that out versus going
Yeah.
back and forth right now.
Correct.
Yeah, don't worry about it right now.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
if anybody wants to talk about it right now, that's certainly possible. Just to plead your opening case, but otherwise we don't need to dive completely down the rabbit hole.
Could we talk about it later and just say that they applied it during this?
That's what I was going for. Is
That
like,
works.
We'd talk about it
Yeah.
later and say
Okay.
it was
Okay.
applied during this. Like we had the conversation of who gets the book while this is happening,
All right.
but we got 2 weeks to figure it out.
And in 2 weeks, we're going to have an interesting thing happening here in the central chamber. Oh, dear Lord.
Oh boy.
2 elementals, go!
The Envier don't like elementals.
Yeah, these things are pretty epic and the results of some pretty intense weather magic experimentation. The riddle of ubiquity will be solved therein in that chamber 2 weeks from now. If there's nothing else further here for us to complete tonight, though, I'll go ahead and send us back to our starting screen. Thank you for making it happen tonight on the off night, so that we were able to keep on pace with this.
Oh, for sure. Glad you were able to host it tonight.
Abso-friggin-lutely.
So, yeah.
I think I did not set up the ending screen here real quick, so I gotta go back to the starting screen and do that, and then to the, yep, that is correct. There it is. Hey, fantastic. So, yeah, once again, Monday crew, thanks for making it happen here on Wednesday. This concludes our Coalescence Gaming for this week. We are back on Friday night with Dragonlance Shadow of the Dragon Queen, and then Sunday we have the Jonzor Risen crossover event happening between both of these Sunday morning tables. Not much else going on here at Role Playing Unlimited aside from the steady streams and steady Coalescence games as we lead up to our end game starting on July 15th. Please take a look at our Discord home base for those of you who have not yet, particularly in the poll channels, especially if you're one of the T3 or T4 subscribers. Otherwise, thank you again for a fantastic job tonight, and as always, you know there is no RU without you. Have a good night, friends.
Sounds good. Thanks much.
Night, everybody.
Have a good night.
Have a good one, everyone.
Good night, everybody.
Night, y'all. It was fun. Night.
We've been sliding since I don't remember when, in and out of consciousness. While others might be stressing out, we rely on our facade to help us out. And it's obvious now, finally, I know you're gonna underplay it, but it's time to move on from this. We're derailing, and we're not what we used to be. So life is different than we imagined it would be. We're not the first, we're not the last. While others may be restless too, we were always far ahead, me and